Back to that breaking news in Orange County. The man accused of killing a Hillsborough Home Depot employee has pleaded guilty. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jeff Hogan.
And I'm Renee Chu. By doing so, Terry McMillian avoids a potential life sentence for the death of 82-year-old Gary Rasor. WRAL's Chelsea Donovan is live at the courthouse in Hillsborough. And Chelsea, you spoke with the victim's family after sentencing.
Yeah, so after 8 hours of deliberation over the course of 3 days, a curveball was thrown around 10:30 this morning. That's because the prosecution here in Orange County and Terry McMillian's defense attorney came up with a plea agreement. And that plea agreement was for him to plead guilty to voluntary manslaughter as well as robbery for those pressure washers he stole during this offense in October of 2022. And so that means that Terry McMillian will spend 8 to 10 years in prison after this plea agreement. Now, let's show you some of this surveillance video. This was kind of the crux of this entire murder case. That was on October 13th of 2022 when the state says McMillian pushed Gary Rasor, 82 years old, to the ground as he tried to steal nearly $900 worth of pressure washers. Now, what this means is that Terry McMillian is avoiding a potential life sentence in prison without the possibility of parole. He also could have served decades in prison for second-degree murder. Now, the family spoke during the sentencing today. They stated they never wanted this case to go to trial. They never wanted Terry McMillian to spend life in prison. They just wanted him to be accountable for his actions. They stated that Gary never said a bad word about Terry McMillian even after this heinous action when he was recovering in the hospital, and would have forgiven him if he was still alive. Now, McMillian's attorney explained that Terry has 3 children, and during the time of this murder, money was tight, but they say that was no excuse for his actions. They hope that this sentence allows him to be incarcerated and rehabilitate and be out and be a good father within 8 to 10 years. Now, interestingly enough, this was an unusual move that I have not seen before. He's been incarcerated here in Orange County for just a little over 2 years. And in that time, he's been incarcerated with a $250,000 bond. That means after he were to spend his prison sentence, he would have to pay that back along with his attorney's fees. The judge said on the bench today he's waiving that fee in honor of, quote, Mr. Gary. So again, a plea of guilty here. Terry McMillian will spend 8 to 10 years in prison, of course, possibly less for the time served. The family did not have any comment after this plea agreement. We're hoping to hear from Jeff Neiman, the district attorney here in Orange County, and we'll bring that to you in our later newscasts. Live in Hillsborough, Chelsea Donovan, WRAL News.